Welcome to Dark Horizon Creations. I'm Mike. This time we're taking a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Series Baroness with Cobra C.O.I.L motorcycle. Now, if you hadn't already, please follow, like, and subscribe to my social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get a notification of when I post new content. The Baroness, the femme fatale of the Cobra organization, Lieutenant the Cobra Commander, and all-around badass. Yes, she is. If you don't know anything about the Baroness, if you're watching this and you're new to G.I. Joe and you have no idea why fanboys are just giddy over this character, the Baroness had her first appearance in G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, issue number 1, which was released in June 1982. She is actually the first character within the G.I. Joe franchise to make the crossover from the comics to the cartoon and to the toy line. It's a very fascinating character. When Mr. Larry Hama originally wrote her backstory, he said that he envisioned her as being an American college student who traveled overseas to Europe, got caught up in a resistance movement and organization, and made her way into the ranks of Cobra. We all know that's not the story that we eventually got within the comics. She's portrayed more as being the daughter of European aristocrats and was possibly born in East Germany, and that's where the accent comes in. She was first portrayed in the live-action films by actress Sienna Miller in G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra in 2009. She did a phenomenal job with the character. I really, really liked that portrayal. I liked the entire conflict with her previous life and how they changed her backstory between her and Duke. I thought that was phenomenal. And of course, she was recast for Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe Origins, and portrayed by actress Ursula Cabrera. And she did a phenomenal job. If it wasn't for Baroness and Scarlet, there'd be nothing to watch in Snake Eyes because the movie just sucked. Hey, it is what it is. Everyone disliked that movie. I think the writing, the casting, the direction from the director, everything about that movie was a failure except the roles of the Baroness and Scarlet and their backstory being intertwined. Because, hey, it's supposed to be a G.I. Joe film, and, conflict between G.I. Joe and Cobra, and the only way that shows up is between these two ladies. So, props to both actresses, to Samara Weaving and to Ursula Cabrera for their work in Snake Eyes. I'm just sorry that they got cast in a sorry film, because their talent is through the roof. Nonetheless, for those of us that like to collect the toys, particularly the Classified series, Hasbro has given us a gem. I was just blown away when I opened the box at how nice this toy is. I mean, it's phenomenal. The motorcycle is huge, as you can see, and I think it's incredible. I love the artwork. I love the design, but I'm particularly intrigued by the design of the Baroness's uniform and her armor. I think that is phenomenal. It is just crazy. So let's quickly go over what you see that's in the box. Of course, you have the Baroness. You have an interchangeable head sculpt, which is a motorcycle helmet. She's got a dagger. She's got dual sidearms here. This snake is some sort of laser weapon. Here's the other. This is the throttle for the motorcycle. It attaches to the right side of the handlebars. She's got dual carbines, which can also attach to the side of the motorcycle. I think that's crazy. That sort of reminds me of Firefly's motorcycle in G.I. Joe Retaliation. That was a really cool scene, and I think this is, even more awesome to see the Baroness with a motorcycle, and it's got two blasters that attach to it. I think that's really cool. There's the top of the box. There's artwork on the side of the Baroness, which is really, really cool. I like that. I think it's awesome. The back of the box. This is really cool because this is the first one of the Cobra Island Target exclusives where you get the complete map of Cobra Island and all the highlights there. So this is really awesome. If you're looking at this, you don't know what you're looking at, You don't know anything about geospatial intelligence, let me help you out. They've got a massive anti-aircraft gun here, a generating station that's powered by the volcanic activity on the mountain through volcanism. They've got a radar station over here. There's a hangar here, a runway that is actually supported almost like a bridge that goes across here for their aircraft. They got docks over here. You know, they got a facility over here on the lower right hand side. So just crazy. You know, if this place was real, we'd be in trouble. But I really like the fact that you get the entire map on the back of her box. So there's the packaging. I'm going to pause this video, remove everything. We're going to come back and take a look. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back with the Baroness, and as you can see, she is a really nice looking action figure. Before we look at the Baroness, I want to look at the motorcycle because that is the centerpiece of this collection. And I want to start off with measuring to see just how big this bike is. So from front to back, it is 10 inches in length, and it's right at 5 inches tall, tallest point. For those of you across the pond, it is 26 centimeters in length and right at 12 centimeters in height. It's got a lot of nice detailing and features on it, and as you can see, I've already attached the carbines, and they just have a peg that goes into this port on either side. The handlebars do turn the front wheel. The wheels do roll. Really nice design of the wheels and the tires. Tires are solid plastic. It's got two different foot positions, and there's a peg here and of course back here. The kickstand does fold up. Cobra emblems on either side. Nice detailing there for the gauges. All the way around, this is a really, really nice toy. I like the design of this motorcycle. And, you know, even though it's a Target exclusive, to be included in Wave 1, I think this is incredible. You know, I think they did a really, really nice job with this. And you guys can see right here on the front fender guard, they've got 01 there. I kind of think maybe that's an allusion to that being the first vehicle in the G.I. Joe Classified Series line. I could be mistaken. But even if it isn't, it's still a nice toy all the way around. So let's talk quickly about the accessories that are included. First and foremost, you have this laser weapon in the form of a Cobra snake. You guys can see the detailing there. And she just kind of grabs this and holds it. Makes you wonder what sort of technology they've incorporated into that. The alternate head sculpt, which is a motorcycle helmet. This is really, really nice. I like this. Her dagger. And you can see the ornate Cobra head attached to the hilt. And she's got a pair of identical sidearms, and these are the same that are issued across the board with the Classified Series. We'll just put that to the side. And here's the Baroness. Really, really nice figure. Well done, Hasbro. I like the gray mesh and black. I think that looks really cool. I do like the head sculpt. I think that's nice. I like the body armor that they've included in the Cobra emblem. There's the sheath for the dagger. Two holsters on the back for the blasters. Armor on her boots. Long black hair is one solid piece of the rubbery plastic. She does have a full range of motion. Head's on a ball joint. Forward and lateral movement there at the shoulder. She also has a butterfly joint. double jointed elbow as well as elbow swivel there, wrist swivel and pivot. Her torso's on a ball joint instead of a hinge. And the waist will swivel as well. Forward and lateral movement at the thigh, thigh rotation, double jointed knee. No lower leg swivel on the Baroness. Ankles are on a ball joint and will pivot. And you know, she's extremely posable and stable. Let me move her back here just a moment. Get her to stand up. So Baroness is approximately 6 inches tall. For those across the pond, that is 15 centimeters. Now for comparison, I want to bring out the movie Baroness as portrayed by Ursula Cabrera in Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins. And I have to say, I like the Target exclusive version better. I like her costume, the armor, and everything. I think that looks, you know, light years better than the one on the left. But I like the head sculpt of the one on the left. So they're both nice, you know, and of course the movie outfit is different than the classified series. But, you know, personally, I like the classified series better. You know, they both look like a femme fatale, which is, you know, a callback to the original design of Baroness and the G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero comic series, as well as the Sunbow cartoon. But both are really nice. So let's pop off this head sculpt. And her glasses do come off. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. It's tabbed in on the side of her head sculpt. There we go. So you can see what the head sculpt looks like without the glasses. I really like that. But you can see the problem with this is on the side of the head. Now, if you wanted to leave her glasses off, the way that you could do this is to get some putty and fill that in, and then you would have to get paint from like Citadel to match the shade of her skin tone there. But it doesn't look too bad with them off, but that's the only downside to doing that. So there's the motorcycle head sculpt, and that looks really, really bad. I like that. That's phenomenal. Let's see if we can get her on this bike. And you've got two foot positions, but you know, if she were riding a sport bike, she would be laying down on this bike like this. I'll open her hands up and see if I can get them. Yeah, fit over the handlebars. I used to own a Kawasaki Ninja 250. That was my favorite toy in the world. I crashed it. I just never got around to replacing it. But anyone who's ridden a bike will tell you it's awesome. So that's what she looks like on the motorcycle, and you guys can see how stable this is, even with the kickstand up. You know, that's just crazy. Toy photographers, man, take a look at this thing. I mean, this is just wild, and it's just, you know, sexy as all get out. It really is. I mean, she's just a cool action figure. She really, really is. So guys, there you have the G.I. Joe Classified Series Baroness and Cobra C.O.I.L motorcycle from the Target exclusive Cobra Island Special Mission subline.